Pussy work.
What about your asshole? Did your asshole work?
No.
Pussy work. Pussy work. Pussy work. Pussy work.
Pussy work.
Everybody pussy work. Hey, pussy work. Hey,
Ooh, pussy work. Windmills in your eyes, pussy work.
Now you see me, now you don't. Pussy work.
Your eyes are getting heavy.
Fuck me like an orc. Pussy work. Pussy work. Pussy work. Pussy work.
Tell him I'm fucking coming!
Hello, America. Thank you for listening to Ad Hominem Radio. This is Chris Paul.
I don't like your jerk-off face, I don't like your jerk-off behavior, and I don't like you. Jerk off.
Here with Jeremy Shear,
You're a cunt. You're a cunt now. You've always been a cunt.
Tabitha Jones,
Where did you learn your trade, you stupid fucking cunt, you idiot?
and Kyle Honhorst.
I can see you right now in the kitchen, bending over a hot stove. But I can't see the stove.
This week's episode is just Jeremy and I.
Yeah. Tabsy
Tabs.
wasn't feeling well.
Tabsy and Kyle are off being fat fucks somewhere.
And I'm being a fat fuck right here, so lucky you.
We're all fat fucks. We're just doing it on the podcast at this time.
Chris, you're not a fat enough of a fuck to be a fat fuck.
No.
No, you're just
Not
a gay
anymore.
fuck.
Just half.
Okay, so
Barely half.
barely half a gay fuck. A 4 on the Kinsey scale. I don't know what the Kinsey scale is.
I don't know where it tops out, so I don't.
I think it's a 6.
That's the gayest.
I think 6 is the gayest, and then like the more towards 6 you are, the gayer you are.
So I'm probably like a 2.
Yeah.
I would say like a 2.
Well,
I used to do a bit that like if I were sent to like if Mike Pence sent me to a conversion camp, I wouldn't have to stay the whole 6 weeks. It'd be like a week or 2, and I'd be like, all right, stop it. I just like it is all. Fine, I won't touch him. Just leave me alone.
I'll switch back to Tinder. Just shut up.
We talked about, or did talk about the Cleveland Guardians,
We did.
but I feel like it's all talked out.
They were still talking about it on Sports Talk on my way over here.
Oh, well, sure.
It was annoying because the general consensus amongst host and callers was they didn't need to change the name.
Yeah. How many of those callers started their call off by saying how? Or did they all say hello?
They said hello.
Long time listener, first time caller.
And then
Rome. Rack 'em.
rack 'em. It's ridiculous. I get that the new name is kind of weird, but it's
I think it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't mean anything more or less than any other name of any team anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I don't know. I just wish they would have used Pants logo.
Like, what the fuck is an expo?
Good question. I think it was named after the fact that they had the World Exposition in Montreal, like when the franchise. I don't remember.
Oh, like the Stark World's Fair.
Yeah, the real world version of the Stark World's Fair.
Yeah, I think that was just the World's Fair
Hmm.
in America, not in Montreal. Kirby Puckett, longtime Expo, right?
No, he was a twin.
Thought he was in Toronto.
No, Toronto's most famous.
You know, this must be one of those Mandela things.
No, it's definitely not. Kirby Puckett was a long-time twin.
In your
If I know,
universe.
if there's one thing I know, Chris Paul, it's fat athletes. I needed some heroes growing up.
That's true. I wrote a paper in 8th grade about Chris Farley because he was fat and people liked him. That made him my hero.
Yeah. Doesn't take much.
Yeah. I'm a real sucker.
Yeah, no, Kirby Puckett and John Kruk were my heroes growing up.
Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco.
Mm.
In the 2000s.
Oh, no, I liked them in the early 90s because they were in the World Series against the Giants, and I still had American League loyalty. So it was like, okay, the A's are going against...
Also, you didn't know yet. Not because it wasn't obvious, because you weren't old enough to...
Well, I think even then the rumors were going around that Canseco used steroids.
I feel like it was just a thing then. I don't think it was...
Yeah.
It was assumed. Just like wrestling.
Yeah, but then wrestling had the steroid trial where they basically accused Vince McMahon of distributing steroids to his wrestlers.
Well,
and the counterweight to that was Bret Hart became world champion. So it all worked out.
Look, you don't get something as pure and wholesome as Hulkamania without breaking a few eggs.
You're right.
Terry Hogan's eggs.
Old Terry boy. Well, not that Terry boy.
It makes the whole Bubba the Love Sponge thing even stranger. When you think about how much Hogan's balls, like his junk must have been shrunk over the years, and then like he's the big man coming in to fuck Bubba's wife.
Well, he's,
Bubba the microscopic penis sponge.
I guess so. Well, I think if you've seen the video, Hogan had quite the hog on him. But I think that I didn't get a good look at his balls.
This one was the craziest thing to me at the time was that a sex video, a fuck tape of Hulk Hogan existed, and all anyone was talking about was a racial slur in it. Like that is like just now when you said that is the first I've heard of anyone being like, "Oh no, he's got a big hog."
Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, because it's not that offensive to fuck someone else's wife. We've moved as a culture.
Yeah, it's just, the leg drop, the 3-leg drop. The people's leg.
My favorite part about that leg drop is it basically ruined his back.
Yeah,
doing that night after night.
Do you remember the Rock and Hogan WrestleMania match where they just kept leg dropping and people's elbowing each other?
Yeah, that match.
If my memory is correct, it went on for a good 15 to 20 minutes of just them trading signature moves.
That WrestleMania 18 is my thesis statement for why Canada is an inferior country. Because they went batshit insane for Hulk Hogan.
I mean, didn't everywhere?
This was, when he was brought in, he was not brought in as a good guy. This was well past Hulkamania days.
This is Hollywood Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, he was brought in as Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Like
NWO.
Mm-hmm. The NWO was supposed to be a lethal dose of poison to the WWF.
mean, even Hulk Hogan as a heel is still like just a ridiculous enough character that people are going to root for him.
No, it's just because Canada won't cheer for a black guy. That's all it was.
Does Canada count The Rock?
Yeah, because he's not French or white.
Okay. He's like Samoan and...
He's Samoan and black.
Oh.
His father is Rocky Johnson, who is...
oh, that's right. Yeah. The Rock portrayed on that 70s show.
Yeah, that's right, he did.
Do you remember when The Rock would just show up like on Star Trek and like rock bottom a Borg for no reason?
That was awesome.
What a dumb tie-in.
Yeah. There's I wouldn't think there would be a lot of crossover between Star Trek and wrestling, but you know.
Yeah.
I like both.
Yeah. It is just a weird weird toxic opera. The WWE or wrestling in general.
Well, I mean, wrestling in general, it's very toxic, but that is what it is. I'm going on Friday to see Cleveland Comedy Festival board member Steve Guy do some ring announcing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he is the ring announcer, and I think he also does a lot of the video editing and stuff like that for AIW.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the Steve Guy is he's like way too clean cut for the things he gets involved in.
Well, actually,
it doesn't
this makes perfect sense because the ring announcer is supposed to be a clean cut, no nonsense guy that just does the introductions and says who wins.
Yeah.
So this actually makes perfect sense. Although it's weird hearing him say Nick fucking Gage.
So who is the Jerry Lawler to his Gene Okerman?
I don't remember.
I think I have that right.
No. Gene Okerlund was the backstage interviewer. He only did play-by-play during the WrestleMania 17 Gimmick Battle Royal. But I have seen Steve do like basically halftime commentary during an AIW show with whoever does it normally.
Who was with Lawler all the time?
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross. Yes.
Who's now with AEW.
Who was the Jerry Lawler to his?
I have no idea. I watched one when I first moved back into town. I was over at Jordan's and we were considering going to the Odeon to watch that show, but he had a free indie wrestling pay-per-view that he could watch. So instead of going to the show, we watched it on TV, and I saw Steve Guy was on TV, and I just yelled, "Hit Steve Guy! Hit Steve Guy!" for like 2 hours.
Yeah, chair.
Kyle is also going to this show on Friday, so I think we're just going to boo Steve Guy the entire night. I know Elton's already got a sign ready. So
well, there's a big goofy guy that could sit next to Steve. Is Kyle.
Kyle Honhorst, heel commentator.
Kyle could turn up the heel.
I think he's done commentary for wrestling events in Lima before.
That math checks out.
Yeah. I could be wrong. He told me about they did one a couple of years ago when he told me about it when we went to Erie. I just can't remember all the details. But yeah.
I mean, I know he didn't do anything else.
Kyle is a wrestler. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
None of us are in shape enough to wrestle.
No. Just to carry shit.
Yeah. You're the dead body man.
The dead body man.
Call him the dead body man. Just bring up to me.
Try to be careful about it, because I signed a mountain of NDAAs when I started this job, but I can say that much. I think listeners, Chris Clem, job about 5 or 6 months ago, retrieving dead folks for funeral homes and such, hospitals, morgues, and I am exhausted because I've gotten through the training parts where it's real slow and stuff, and now I'm just non-stop driving dead folks around.
Surprisingly enough, there's a wrestling connection here too. Michael Modest of Beyond the Mat and wrestling's Biggest Secrets Exposed fame. His day job was Dead Body Man out in California.
I don't. Well, I guess it probably works different places, but it's more of a week job than a day job.
Oh yeah.
You're just on call for. I got woke up at 4 a.m. to go do one this morning.
Yeah. I tried one job that I had to get up that early, and that was delivering papers, and it just did not work out.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad because it's not like a consistent like time or anything. So it's like I just sleep for a couple hours here and there throughout the day, and like you take a lot of naps.
Yeah.
Sleep with your phone and on top of your face. I've slept through a couple of calls.
That'll happen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. Seeing some interesting things.
Yeah.
It's remarkable. What bothers me is how unbothered I didn't know going into the job that I thought like, oh, I gotta really brace myself and stuff. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's like I was already very good at disassociating.
Yeah.
So
gay trauma.
Yeah. It's very practiced at it, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. If I had the guns for it, I'd probably do it. But I do not have the guns for it.
Guns out.
Bring out your dead.
Sun's out. A very attractive police officer today. Lady cop. Would you ever date a cop?
No. Absolutely not. Well,
no matter what.
I mean, it's hard because I did a show about 13 years ago that was all cop wives, and they were an amazing audience.
I bet they were scared to death of getting slapped if they didn't laugh. There were 20 of them in 10 normal-looking eyes.
It was a great show, and so I'm like, oh, these women are cool, but an actual cop, no, I do too much criminal shit.
Yeah.
Plus, it would all.
It's like the second you have a fight, like they're narking on you and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cease to look the other way.
Yeah, no, I will have none of that. Thank you. I know it's problematic to stereotype all cops as bastards, but all cops are bastards.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she's a piece of shit.
Mm.
Absolutely, but
you'd nut in her butt.
That's my favorite part so far is nutting in cops. So it's how nervous cops are around bodies.
Huh.
And like they kind of defer to us, like we kind of come in and look like tough guys in front of the cops, and they're like, what do you need me to do?
Do you know why they're so freaked out by dead bodies? Because when you beat them, nothing happens.
They don't get the screams.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
It's funny, but they murder people all the time.
They sure do. Yeah.
I just don't know what. I don't know. The other cop I saw today, like, you just, like, immediately, you're just like, this guy's a prick.
Mhm.
Like, and no matter what the setting is, like, it's not just when they're confronting someone. Like, you see them just kind of standing around on a scene. They still look like fucking pricks.
Yeah.
Like, they're just ready to fight somebody at the drop of a hat.
Oh, yeah. A lot of Akron cops are like that. I've never...
I think they're all just the dudes in high school that, like, were constantly trying to fight people and shit. Like, they just, like, water seeks its own level and shit like that.
There's that. There's a lot of ex-military that really liked being in the military.
Yeah. Yep. I would guess too right now a lot of experienced cops are also like dudes that joined after 9/11 that were like, let's go fucking shoot these brown motherfuckers.
Mm. It's so weird because I know guys that were like not violent people and not even like close to joining the military before 9/11 that signed up. And their lives have taken interesting turns since then, but
to PTSD and
living out of the country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the military thing, you could go either way. It makes some people extra cool. A lot of people, they turn into cops.
Yeah. It's tough because generally, you know, I like to stereotype, you know, military people as dumb because, you know, that's the whole deal, is turning you into a machine.
Yeah.
But, you know.
My brother was in the Marines. He did 6 months in Afghanistan, and he came back, like, he's, like, not, I mean, he's the least racist. Like, he doesn't, it made him less, like, judgmental and shit, like, to be over there and, like, see what's going on. And he told me about some kid that there was, like, a young kid that lived in the area that was there when they first got there, and he had, like, one shoe and, you know, nothing else. And this kid, like, figured out some shit and came around selling the Marines, like, different local shit. And by the time he left, this kid was walking around, like, in a fur coat and, like, all dressed up and shit.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he had to come up while they were occupying.
I mean, you might as well.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. But yeah, I've honestly, through comedy, it's been like meeting veterans doing comedy. It's like, these are not all assholes.
Yeah. Josh Lawhorn's a decent dude.
Yeah.
Marines. Adam Janovac.
Yeah.
Who we interviewed about jerking off in the desert.
We did. Go back and listen to that one.
It's a good one. It's a very funny boy, Adam.
Yeah. The modern Kent comedy scene basically exists because of the Kent State Veterans Club, because they were hosting the first, like, put together shows.
Are there a bunch of new comics in Kent that are Marines or
No.
military?
No, like there weren't very many military comics in Kent, but they provided spaces and audience for shows in Kent.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like a lot of the early, like when Stone Tavern started up and like the Gyro and shit like that, when it became more comedy oriented, the veterans were the ones that were showing up.
Well, they need the laughs the most.
You could say that.
It's unfortunate that the last 4.5, 5 years have like you can barely talk to people that are like pro-military or police or anything.
Yeah.
It's just pointless.
No, and I think, part of that is, we're so far on the other side of the fence at this point.
Yeah.
Like I've definitely lost the patience to have a reasoned discussion. But
yeah, it's because they don't even argue from the same reality that the rest of us live in. It's some reality where everything, the election was stolen, and Joe Biden's the one that fucks kids. When, I mean, to be fair, maybe.
Probably.
But he doesn't, he never bought Miss Teen USA.
Just to fuck kids.
Right.
No, if anything, Joe Biden's plan for fucking kids involved going to puppy mills. Yeah, and he'd just find the...
Did you see all the fucking... Everyone Joe Biden went into office, every fucking conservative commentator started shitting on his dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does look like a very healthy dog.
Yeah. It's conservatives do not corner the market on being dog people, despite what they may think.
No. Well, I mean, that was... They just... what's his dog's name?
Major,
yeah. Major is in the White House today. Looks like pretty just laying around. Pretty lazy dog.
Is that why they didn't go after Obama's
They
dog?
said all the same things about Joe Biden's dog that they do Mexicans when no one's listening.
I did radio last night, and this guy called in saying that white liberals in Cleveland Heights have all got pit bulls, and they're trained to attack conservatives.
Good.
That's what I said.
It sounds like a fucking plan to me. I'm looking at a place in Cleveland Heights.
Are you?
Get me a pit bull. If I get over there, join the club.
It's a good idea. If you do live in Cleveland Heights, that would be pretty sweet. I really enjoyed living there.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad.
I just couldn't afford it. Honestly.
There's like some cheaper, like I don't know, what do you call a duplex with a third unit?
Multifamily housing.
Yeah, so there's some of those that are like pretty cheap.
Right on. You go over to Make 'em Laugh Mondays on a regular basis. Just stroll on down to the grog shop.
I will. One of them's a couple of blocks from Coventry.
Oh, nice. That's actually a great neighborhood.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time there as a kid.
Yeah, I DoorDashed over there for like 2 hours and made pretty like 5 hours worth of Lake County money.
Nice. Yeah, it's I always liked Coventry, despite the changes over the years. It's
as long as they have those banners with Harvey P. Carr's face on them, I'll be a Clevelander. But I swear to God, if they change it to Harvey Guardian...
That's what they should have done with the Guardians, is named it the Cleveland P-Cars.
The Cleveland Harveys. Could also, honor Harvey, what's his name? Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey P-Car.
Yeah. Steve Harvey P-Car and the Soul Patrol.
So what do you think Chief Wahoo's going to do with himself now that he's not carrying a baseball team?
Oh, he'll find work at a casino somewhere.
A casino, of course. Drink himself to death in a casino.
Yeah. He's going to pay penny slots until he withers away.
Yep, wheat pennies. Whiskey and gambling.
Yeah. Speaking of whiskey and gambling, Ryan's still not on the show. But the Ad Hominem Attack Show is coming back.
Yes, sir. We announced some of the battles last week.
We did.
We have additional battles. Additional.
Yeah. So.
Additional ad hominem.
Ads. That's what we need on this show, ads. This episode of the Ad Hominem Attack Show is brought to you by Viagra. Chris, do you have trouble getting it up for a dead body?
No.
Well.
I mean. Yes.
Well, you're in luck. From the makers of the first vaccine.
In my head, you were calling me a dead body. I wasn't even thinking about actual dead bodies. I told you I disassociate.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, August 21st, we're back at East End of all places. Can't wait.
This is where I would put in a clip of Mama, I'm Coming Home.
Yeah. Oh, Ozzy. That was one of the few Ozzy tapes I had.
Tapes.
Yeah, back when I had tapes.
I only remember having 2 cassette tapes. I know I had more, but 2 I specifically remember are the Ace Ventura 2 soundtrack on cassette with Secret Agent Man. Maybe that was the first Ace Ventura. And Nirvana, Nevermind. I feel like there's just warehouses and just landfills full of Nirvana, Nevermind cassettes.
Yeah, I definitely had one. I also had Insecticide, which has grown on me over the years.
Yeah. I think just the lack of new material makes all of it seem better.
Yeah, remember when they came out with the new song and everybody lost their goddamn mind?
Yes, you know you're right.
Yeah.
Now it just sounds like every other
yeah.
Doesn't feel that new anymore.
Nope.
That's a hot take that's going around. Nirvana sucked, man. They're not like as good as Pearl Jam. It's all that they're for. I like Pearl Jam, but I don't like people arguing that that's so much better than anything else.
No, Pearl Jam had one game-changing album.
I like the Adam Sandler, Eddie Vedder impression. He's like, oh no.
Well, now he's going to have to do that while jerking off.
Yes. Well, as everyone prefers.
Adam Sandler, come on the show and do a little.
Come on the show.
Yeah.
So there's 2 more battles that we hadn't announced.
Yeah.
Although kind of preempted the announcement with flyers this week. But we have help me out here.
Mickey
Averill.
Oh yeah, Amanda Averill versus Alexa Irizarry.
Yes.
Amanda being from PGH, Pittsburgh. Please don't.
And Alexa being a newer Round These Parts comic.
Yep.
Round These Parts. That's what I call this comedy scene.
Yeah.
I'm starting my own Facebook group page. The Round These Parts comedy scene.
You should do that.
And see what happens.
It's going to be the new.
I really only have to get Marty in it. And then the rest will take care of itself.
It's going to become the new comedians helping comedians.
I was never invited. Yeah. So I think the entire nationwide, the comedy community knows I am not interested in helping anyone.
Yeah.
Not in this life.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
will get them to a crematorium when it's time.
Yes, because comics can't afford proper burials.
Probably not. I think a cremation is a proper burial.
I agree. I think it's the preferred. If I had to pick a way to do it, cremate me, throw me in the Cuyahoga.
All the shit that goes into making you presentable for your family, not worth it. Just get burned. Just burn it.
Well, just in
burn
terms,
me.
just in terms of the cost.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think the more expensive part of cremation is the memorial service.
I don't know. Actually,
I
couldn't.
I don't remember the numbers. Like I had to go to the thing when my mom died, because we all had to go for some reason, because we all had to sign the paperwork.
Well, I say here's what you do: you talk a bar into letting you have an open mic, and you just prop a picture up of that fucker, whoever the dead fucker is, and y'all kind of chill. There's your memorial service.
Comedy memorial services are different. It's mostly like people getting on stage and saying nice things about the deceased, and I've been to a couple of them.
That sounds horrific.
Well, okay. The horrific part is when people that are booked on the show show up and don't know that everybody else there is sad because their friend died, and they still try to do their regular set. That's the best.
I'm not even gonna ask. Wow.
It was in Kent.
That is the most pure stand-up comedy desperation. Like, I think that's it in its purest form.
Yeah.
Is trying to kill at a memorial service.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
and then like the next rung of hell is to be who would be heckling those people at a memorial service.
I think
what did you think was going to happen? No one's laughing.
It was my favorite. When Steve Thomas died and we did the thing at the LVT, his friends actually, like his non-comedy friends, got up and like told stories and like inside jokes, and it got, they were very much like trying to party positively at that one, and I was the downer.
Of course.
It's like my idiot friend killed himself, so I feel bad, and then these guys are trying to push through it. So
yeah,
that was also the night Adam Janivek like passed out in the middle of the room because he had been up for a month. He had to call his ex-wife.
We didn't mention that about Janivek, but talk about party hard. Just this pussy party hard.
That was one of my favorite Cleveland comedy, especially because Doyle was on stage at the time, and Craig like never did stand up around that time. So it's like his first time getting up in years, and somebody fucking passes out in the middle of his set.
Yeah, that's always a weird. The comedy awards that first year, there was like an 8-minute memoriam. There was like a slideshow of every dead Cleveland comedian.
Yeah, that was my idea.
for years and years, right? Because now, like once you're over that hump, you just gotta go like back for 1 year to like and like every year a couple of comics are gonna kill themselves. It's like occupational hazard.
Yep.
But yeah, the first one was a very long video which was hilarious to me because it was right at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a great. I don't think you open with it like, "Hey, here's all your dead friends. Now be funny, you fucking idiots."
I think that was the perfect sign. This is like, hey, these comedy awards are serious.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You think that set the tone
It
for
set the-
everyone to take it more seriously?
Yeah, it set the tone for everybody to not shit on everything.
I guess it does. Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted like there to be an
Was
acknowledgement.
this your idea to do it at the beginning?
No, it was not my idea to do it at the beginning. It was my idea to do the thing.
Okay, because you just had such a logical explanation.
No, I
for
didn't.
what purpose it served. I felt like you may have some insight.
No, you would have to interview Brent and Megan, and whoever else worked on the first one.
I will. We will get them over here, and I will say, "What the fuck?"
They're just gonna blame me.
to Mark Maron. What the fuck?
What the fuck, guys?
Are we
fuckers?
Good? Are we good? We used to be friends, correct? I think too much.
That was actually a really fun thing, though. Those awards.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not shitting on the whole thing. I get annoyed because every once in a while somebody will still like post some shit about it. Not, I guess not recently, but for a long time there was always somebody shitting on it. Like, it was fucking meaningless and shit. Like, I get it. You wore a spiked dog collar in high school. Fucking shut up.
Yeah.
Fucking contrarian for the sake of it.
It's usually the people that do not have enough friends to get nominated for anything.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I was nominated, and I'm extremely unlikable.
I was also nominated, and
Yes.
I am the most unlikable.
In fact, also John Bruton, not that likable, in our category of unlikable, also nominated.
Yes.
So maybe it's not a friends thing.
I don't know. I have no idea how I got nominated that year, but it was what it was.
It was me. It was a Carrie situation. I was gonna dump a bucket of pig's blood on you.
Oh, we got to do that to somebody.
I
at the
wanted
next
you to
one.
win. Dump the pig's blood. You murder all the other comics as I run out the back. That was the plan.
Excellent plan.
I just take the award with me.
Covered in
no
blood.
survivors. There you go. Hey, everybody, I won.
Yeah. We got to do that for the next one. Got to dump pig bloods on somebody.
It's going to be Steve Guy.
When Cleveland Comedy Festival wins Best Festival for the third time, then we dump it on Steve. Yeah.
It's Steve Guy because he's the guy that's, he's just a little too normal, like that serial killer normal.
Yeah.
Like, he could kill some of us. This is a good plan. We preempt. Preempt it.
Yeah.
Or we could do the remake thing and just throw tampons at him in the girls' room.
That's what we got to do on Friday is just throw tampons at him while he's freaking out saying, Steve Guy's a bitch.
Do it for like a year solid and not explain it. And then, then the winner is Steve Guy. Suey.
A lot of wrestlers like him, and he's actually not a half bad ring announcer. So
I'm sure. I'm not. I like Steve. I don't talk about people I really don't like.
Well, I just have to throw that in there because Steve thinks I'm always talking shit. But he's no Christopher J. Worthing.
What? People think the Ad Hom crew is always talking shit?
Yeah, I can't imagine why that would be.
Weird.
Yeah. You know who's going to be talking shit on August 21st, though?
The second battle we did announce. We're bad at this. It takes the whole show to make an announcement. Mickey Genosi.
Yes.
And Teddy Bruno.
Teddy Bruno.
Teddy Bruns. T-Bruns.
T-Bruns.
M. Joe's. Joe. Mickey.
I'm surprised that Mickey doesn't have a less ethnic nickname.
Yeah.
You know, like some. I just had Brian Starnick on the show talking about his roommate, and his roommate was like a white guy named like Seahard or something.
You think Mickey should have a more like a strong Aryan name?
Yeah, I think it.
Like Derek.
Yeah.
Like American History X. Derek. Come on, Derek.
I think he's Derek now.
Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We just have to see if he can play basketball.
Fucking Democrat. Yeah, so he can win the court back for the white kids.
Yeah. That was another podcast I did. Apparently, like in Lakewood, after there were a couple of shootings at Madison Park, the city tore down the hoops, and that pissed everybody off. So,
yeah, it doesn't. It's not a. What the fuck are what are they doing? What are cops doing?
I have no idea.
What are they even doing? There's been some shootings, and where people, was it over a basketball? Were they shooting each other for basketball?
The first time it happened, there was apparently a disagreement at the basketball court, and people went to the trunk, and then all the shooting was in the parking lot. The second time it happened, it was just two people showed up to the park and like shot at each other in the parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I just think like the reaction of tearing down the basketball courts would be the same as like, oh, there's been a shooting, shut down the KFC.
The gay clubs.
Yeah. There's been a shooting.
No more churches or schools.
It is so dumb. But
no more malls.
The hoops are back up, and there's actually a community-led group that like basically supervises the court so that there's less conflict.
Good.
Yeah.
A bunch of do-gooder white people to get shot.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Good work, boys.
How about a community center with a metal detector? Play indoor hoops.
Well, that's most indoor stuff doesn't like have this problem because you have to sign up for shit.
That is that's so wild because that's not even a bad part of Lakewood or anything.
Apparently, a lot of people in Lakewood would disagree with you. They think the entire.
I mean, now.
Well, no,
that's where
it's
people got shot. But
no, like period. There's this stigma about Birdtown and like the surrounding streets. That
where is this at?
Madison Park.
Is that the park I'm picturing is across from Mayhall's?
Yeah, that's the park.
Okay, that's not.
No, it's not a bad area.
That's not a bad area at all. That's where I buy my drugs.
Yeah, that's where I park when I go to Mayhall's.
That's the only place there's a park.
Mm-hmm. Well, occasionally I'll get there early enough to park like right in front of Mayhall's, and it really pisses people off that are in bands.
Because they can't get their burrito, Jeremy, sure.
Yeah.
I'll never forget how angry Marlon was for not getting a comedian burrito.
Yeah. See, you know, you can say a lot about Ramon's transgressions over the years. Biggest crime? Give Marlon his fucking burrito, man. I mean, you're the Latino comic. You should be just giving burritos away, like, period. That should be your
They
deal.
should just be falling out of your puffy coat. That's racist, I think. I don't know.
Hey, he's the one that says he's a preeminent Latino, not me.
At least we're not Tucker Carlson.
Oh, I'm just asking questions.
Yeah. Why? Why? Him and Ben Shapiro have the same cadence. It's like Shapiro studied Tucker Carlson.
Well, considering everything, that doesn't surprise me.
I pulled the plug on my auxiliary thing in the car one day, and the AM, I think AM was on. Ben Shapiro was on the radio all of a sudden.
Jesus.
And I didn't know who. I've never listened to him. I just know him from the, like, Twitter and stuff like that. Like, who the fuck is this nasally fucking piece of shit? And he's just, the left. That no. Oh, but why? But why? Why don't they want that? They don't want Christmas. They want this. They don't want this. They want holidays instead of Christmas. Why? Ask yourself why. Don't you think it's because that's a classic, like, conservative commentator thing, is like, ask yourself this question and then they answer it for you anyways.
Yeah.
So then, you know, they make you think you're doing your own research, but you're just repeating them.
Yeah.
Which is just the real pandemic here.
WCSB has a right-wing troll that tries to use the same techniques for more far out there white nationalist things and anti-vax shit.
Is it Pico Bob?
No, it's not Pico Bob.
Let me tell you something about Pico Bob. I unfriended Pico Bob like 6 months ago. Bliss. Pure bliss. He sent me a friend request from his new Pico Bob fan page account.
Yeah.
One post, I'm out.
I'm
done.
I
So
just
if you want to get vaccinated, go ahead and get vaccinated. If you want to die, it's the exact opposite. It is.
Yeah.
99% of the COVID deaths now are unvaccinated.
Yep.
That's why I've got zero compassion left. It's a free shot.
So the argument I had last night was that apparently the creator of the PCR test says it is not an effective test for COVID. So I looked up what a PCR test actually was, and I was like, why is this an off-label use? Because all it is replicating strands of DNA and RNA so that you can more easily see it. And then he's like, well, the creator of the test disavows it. And I look. The creator of the test credits his use of LSD to finding out about how to make this test, and he thinks that HIV causing AIDS is a government conspiracy.
Oh, that's Joe Rogan had that guy on, of course. Yeah, he was on Joe Rogan for like 2 hours claiming that there's no connection between HIV and AIDS.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. My thing is like, okay, fine, I don't want either. Let's put it. They're at least in the same category of things I don't want.
Yeah. You going on prep?
For what?
For, for your half-gay adventures.
I don't fucking speak to people. I'm done with people. Fleshlight.
Oh, you gonna join my team now? Is that it? All right.
Fucking yeah. Glory hole.
That's the safest way to have sex during COVID.
I don't know, man. I think HIV does cause AIDS. That's my hot take.
The hottest take.
I think that there's a connection.
Oh yeah.
Should ask Magic Johnson though, 'cause maybe not.
It's just the technology in treating it has gotten better.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure that Magic Johnson isn't on the government program that gives AIDS patients their drugs.
Probably not. According to South Park, he just injects cash directly into his veins.
Yeah.
That's the cure.
That was an awesome episode.
What do you think about South Park?
Love it.
I know we've talked about the Cartman, the Jew problem.
Yeah.
That needs a solution, like one good solution.
Fuck you. That you basically illustrated the problem.
Yeah, and your Unitarian half laughed.
I mean, I laughed because it was funny. The problem that I have...
But I mean no, go ahead.
The problem that I have is when people that aren't funny try to do it.
Yeah. Well, it's the bane of my existence. I get away with all kinds of racism and homophobia and stuff just because I sucked a couple of dicks and,
Some of the bigger ones, you might say.
Yes.
Yeah. So...
Cover both. Racism and homophobia. You gotta earn that card. I'm talking about South Park in the it became like this weird libertarians loved it. There's a big libertarian thing.
Well,
I don't
you know
if
why.
Matt and Trey are they?
Do you know why libertarians love it? Because it's filled with children. And all libertarians are pedophiles.
This is true.
So they're whacking off to Cartman.
We do know this about libertarians. That's why they're so into lawlessness and shit. Hey, everybody gets to make their own choices, even this kid.
Yeah. What's age of consent? Not in my America.
Keep your laws off my tiny booty hole. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think it is. It's just they satirize everything, and it just people every group has a turn to be pissed off at South Park.
Yeah, they get to cherry pick the episodes that they're pissed off about, and then treat it as a whole from those episodes. But they do go after everybody. I saw an interview with Trey Parker, who's like, "We go after extremists on both sides. That's the point."
Yeah. I think, but then the argument is extremists are necessary on certain sides, but still you can make fun of them.
Yeah. Although it's difficult with some, I think that the people like Nappy Head Fred, who are Ashkenazi Jews are not real Jews. All real Jews come from Ethiopia, and white people invented homosexuality as a way to control black men.
Yeah.
You can't make fun of that.
Yeah. Why not?
People get real uncomfortable.
You mean when you make fun or to satirize the 1%er, or what are they called? The 5%er?
They might be the 5%er. 1%er is biker. 5%er is...
Yes. 5 is the Nation of Islam thing.
Yeah.
Or an offshoot of that. It's the more extremist version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, that's the thing is the idea of reverse racism is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But there are extreme points of view and everything. But it's not. It's there's so little power behind it.
Yeah.
That you can't. It's dumb to spend any amount of time satirizing it when there are better targets.
You're right. It's because you're not speaking truth to power. You're speaking truth to crazy, which is okay. I get it. That makes a lot more sense to me now. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same principle as, like, punching down or anything else.
Yet somehow, like, making fun of Scientology is okay.
Because they're a predatory religion. Beyond, like, Catholics are a predatory, but Catholicism wasn't built to the same level of, like, kidnapping and blackmail and all that kind of shit. Like,
well, I mean,
Scientology plays, like, fucking dirty even among religions.
Yeah, that's true. But
I mean, the Mormons are just as disgusting. Like, they separate families do the same kind of shit, like, but out of guilt, where, like, Scientology does it, like, threats of bodily harm and shit like that. Like,
yeah, and then there's the whole being anti-psychiatry thing that has gotten people killed.
Right, because they get crazy people in, and then they tell them, they make them believe that the help that they need is a fucking alien trick or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with treating all religion as badly as Scientology.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with it. I just it's just weird that some people will view it as cherry picking when you go after, like, any religion in particular.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's been a big argument over, I don't know, the last forever that, like, you can still mock Christians, but, like, you can't touch Muslims.
Right.
But I mean, it's just these are all equally dumb things to believe.
Yes.
So.
Yes, they are.
And then, when it comes to the chosen people, they're also ethnicity and a religion.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's a different category of.
Yeah, it gets real complicated.
Yeah.
Like, because I've tried to do, like, hey, these conservative / Orthodox Jews are crazy stuff, and people call it anti-Semitic, and it's like, no, I don't like religion at all. Like, even this one that I have some cultural stake in.
Right.
But especially because the higher ups frequently make it a point to be like, hey, don't expose some of the shady goings on that have happened in our house, because it'll just fuel more blood libel and anti-Semitic rumors. So you have to keep things quiet for the sake of the whole people. And it's like, but there's shit going on that's fucking terrible.
Right. I think that's the same guilt trap behind all the shit we just mentioned. Like, Mormons guilt people into, oh, you're gonna make us all look bad, all the way down to, like, families do it to on a smaller scale. But
yeah, you talk to an ex-Jehovah's Witness sometime, and ooh boy.
Yeah, just disowning people and I've never once, like, heard someone make fun of Southern Baptists and felt offended. That's, like, what I grew up with. But, like, having seen it up close, I'm like, oh, I get it. I get it. Make fun of it.
Yeah.
Like, fucks you up as a kid. All the hellfire and lakes of fire, and Jesus is coming back, and you're like, oh shit, what does he want? And it's just a constant fucking threat. Nightmares. Had nightmares of the apocalypse over it.
Well, that explains a lot.
It does.
Explains the title of your first album, Apocalypse Now.
Never made that connection. Just liked the pun, and had watched the real Apocalypse Now a bunch of times.
Yeah.
In that period. Around the city, we were quoting it on the podcast constantly. So those are the two battles.
Yeah.
That we wanted to announce.
Yeah.
Additional battles. Also, Tabsy and I are bringing back the thing Ryan and I used to do with the sample round. So a little bonus battle, host battle.
A little buy-on-buy violence.
Host battle, roast battle.
Yeah.
Rose battle.
No rose battle. Yeah, this is more of a rose battle.
Gonna get us a scripper. Dino scripper.
Oh, you will be happy to know that your idea for her, she had the same idea.
To put the thing on the thing?
Yeah. She had the same idea.
Because Dino, Kristen, and I, we click. She gets me.
Yeah, I was like so happy to tell you about that. I found that out Friday.
Yeah. I cannot wait.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm going to learn how to whistle with my, push with my fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta find a strapping young lad to do something to.
Ugh, why? Are you going all Kevin Smith on me? You're well worried about representation.
No, it's not representation. It's just that I want to really make people uncomfortable.
Well, I don't know any strapping people.
No, me neither. I don't know anybody with guns.
I think did you just think of somebody?
No, I had a different thought, and it's terrible. So I did this.
Guns.
No, I did this thing with Justin Cash years ago called the Dirty Brothers, and we brought out 2 tied up little girls to give as bribes to the judges.
I hate this.
So
veto. I think I still have veto power.
It wouldn't happen.
Having created the show,
it wouldn't happen.
Having ripped the show off.
This was just Jeremy Shearer on heroin days, so where I had no boundaries.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
no, I wouldn't do that.
You know, you're lucky that the internet didn't happen like 8 years earlier than it did.
It did happen. Like, the internet has been around since...
But you know what I mean. The internet culture...
Well, that's the thing. Those people were around, and that culture did exist, like, back when I was doing my most terrible things.
But they were, like, on pro boards somewhere. They weren't, like, every fucking... Like, it wasn't the same thing.
But, no, because it was, like, out there in the infancy of social media and all that. It was still happening. But
what I'm saying is we hadn't quite figured out how to ruin someone's life for making a bad joke.
Fair enough.
I think that was perfected over the last 5 years. Post-Kumia.
Who you can see at the Funny Stop. Are you going?
Is he going? What is he doing?
It's Compound Media and Friends at the Funny Stop next month.
Oh, I actually probably would watch that show. Some of those guys are not crazy.
Well, I don't know.
Some of them. Dave Landau's actually funny.
Dave Landau's great, and he's been coming to the Funny Stop for years and years and years and years. So I don't think he's on this show because he can just sell out the week on his own.
I don't know who else is in it, actually. Now that I think about it, I probably don't like any of them.
I know Aaron Berg is one of them, and he just did a week a couple months ago, but he's coming back to be
Do
a
you
part.
think they're doing this tour to raise $2,000 20 times to bail Zumach out?
Yes.
My assumption is that he's sitting in a jail somewhere awaiting.
His hearing is the 27th.
But with that kind of bail, he's probably in county or whatever.
No, he's still like on the internet, so I think that
he's out and about.
Yeah, he's not in jail. He got out like after his arrest.
Out. Maybe dog got him out. Big bad dog.
So this Comedians of the Compound show, it's Aaron Berg, Gino Bisconti, and Anthony Cumia. So,
yeah, nah. Meh.
Yeah.
It's a far cry from the O&A Virus tour.
Yeah, it is.
With Bill Burr and Jim Norton and Rich Voss and all these people.
Patrice O'Neill.
O'Neill.
Dude, did I tell you about the Virus show that happened in Cleveland?
No.
Okay, so the Dark Muppet was banging a girl that like worked at the venue, so she got us in.
I don't know what any of those words mean together.
The Dark Muppet's the guy I started comedy with.
Okay.
But he
I just put a lot together.
Yeah. So we watched the show, and like Bill Squire ends up giving us his seats so that we could actually sit down. And the crowd, like, this was right after the Bill Burr thing happened in Philly.
Right.
So
so Cleveland wanted to
Cleveland
thing.
Cleveland wanted to be a Cleveland thing. First they tried to boo Boss, but then he started killing. So it was like impossible to boo him. And then Patrice, they did it basically the show in two halves, and they started booing Patrice O'Neill. And I was like, what the fuck are you people doing? But it wasn't acknowledged. To like just push through until Bill Burr is on the second half of the show, and he's going second to last. And they immediately start booing him. And Bill's like, man, I knew this would happen. I prepped some stuff, and he started talking shit about all the bridges in Cleveland. People were still booing him. And then he got off early. It was not good.
Yeah, the Philly story's better.
Yeah. He basically turned the whole like crowd around, and like he was mad at them booing Dom Herrera. This was just Cleveland trying to be cool. And then they had like there were people in the crowd that were coming up to me and saying, "Hey man, this guy says he's going to kick my ass cuz I was trying to boo Bill Burr and say, boo, yeah, Jimmy, you cocksucker," and all this shit, because these were all like drunk radio people,
right,
and not like comedy fans. So it was a very weird experience, and I'm not surprised that the tour did not come back to Cleveland.
Yeah, did they do it again after that? I think they did it for a few years, right?
Yeah, but they didn't come back to Cleveland.
Really?
If I remember correctly, they didn't. It was otherwise like
there was some Anthony Cumia was like boning a girl from Cleveland around that time. I wonder if there was like a fuck Cleveland kind of thing going there too.
Well, there was also the whole thing of, remember how they did their show on a delay, so like you couldn't call in live, so that made shit weird.
It was, I feel like it was a big market for them and shit at the time.
I don't know.
Well, now the what's left of it is coming back to the funny stop.
Yeah.
Have you seen Voss do stand up?
Yeah, I saw him at that show, and it was great.
I saw him at the Funny Stop. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. There's a road like I don't appreciate it's just an aspect of comedy. I'm not like shitting on it or judging it. It's just not for me. That's like crowd work. That's clearly like the same thing you do everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're where they're like, whatever they're gonna say is gonna be the same no matter what answer the person gives. I'm not a big crowd work.
No,
I don't like it. I
Neither
didn't
am
write
I.
a part for them. I'm not going to. But the road guys do, and it's a skill for sure.
Yeah.
But like their whole act like springs from like a couple of interactions that like lead them to, where it's like they play it like it leads them to the next thought. And it's just it comes off organic if you haven't seen 1,000 open mics.
Yeah, it's a stupid trick, and but it works for a lot of, because Bob Levy still sells tickets, and that's his whole deal.
Yes, that's another one I saw that I was less. I'll just say I'm less impressed with than Voss.
Yeah.
Wasn't crazy about Bob Levy.
I mean, I like the guy, but you know, I've seen him a few times, and I opened for him once, and it was 45 minutes of crowd work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just don't. It's just not.
It's not for me.
I'm not interested in doing it.
I actually got on Sunday. Somebody told me that I was good at crowd work because I had to do it.
Did you do the crowd work show, or you just
No.
at the?
I was just at the gyro.
Oh,
I was like trying to time out because I'm doing a show Saturday at Now That's Class where I've got to do 15 minutes. So I was trying to time out like shit that I was going to do so that I would know I wouldn't have to like tell Jordan that he had to light me.
That's the. I guess that's where it comes in. Is if you have a table that's obviously going to be a problem, like address them right away.
Yeah.
Get them like on board and shit like that.
That's
like,
basically what I had to do was just like calm things down and then like, you know, show the big boy pants so I could do my goddamn jokes.
Right.
But the shit that I don't like is when people like that's their whole deal or they decide to make it their deal because they're not doing well.
Yeah. Jeff Bergstrom in Columbus, so good at it. But I did like open mics and shit with him for years. I don't think I saw him maybe complete 2 jokes. Like he would go up and if there's like certain people, if they don't have 15 to 20 minutes or more, like you're not gonna see what they can actually do. Because they'll spend he would spend his whole set like fucking with people in the crowd, and it was hilarious. He was really good at it. But it was like a distraction from writing, like working out material and shit.
Yeah, and that's what I don't like about it. And honestly, like, I don't like if we're at an open mic, I don't want to see you do crowd work.
I don't want to talk to the people at an open mic
Yeah.
enough to do it, because a lot of them are going to be. It's a bad place to practice it, because a lot of the people are other comics, and they're not gonna fucking give you anything to feed off of.
Well, in my early days of comedy, sometimes at the Funny Stop, I would I didn't know like where to sit, so I would do a set and then go sit at like a table near the front, and like the old road hat comics that were around will try to use me for crowd work, and then I would derail the whole thing.
Yeah, I do it every single time. Where I've been to where they didn't like the other I didn't know other comics and shows, just at the mic, and they would try without knowing I was going up or whatever. Or just sometimes it's some dumb friend is trying to like get something out of you that's gonna help them, and I will not. I refuse.
Yeah.
I give them the opposite of whatever I think they're looking for.
Yeah, I've done that to a couple people. That's really shook them.
It's just more entertaining for me.
Yeah.
Also, I like I like to respond with something that gets a bigger laugh than like that's bad. That's a chance you take with crowd work. Is that the person you're trying to talk to is going to say something funnier than you are.
I'm kind of interested to go to the show at Hilarities because one of the things that they do at that crowd work show is they'll take a mic out into the crowd so that people can respond like properly. So it's like, oh, you were really like giving them the opportunity to fall flat on their face.
I think I could if I were more interested into it. I think I could be okay at it. I think I'm pretty good with giving a shitty answer that will make people laugh or to someone's response.
I don't know. There was a period of time in my life where like I was doing nothing but shitty bar shows where I had to like, you know, respond to people that were hostile. So but for the most part, I don't do that anymore. So I don't need to work those muscles. So
yeah, it's a weird line to when you should do it or shouldn't. Because I've seen that too, where people, it's like just don't acknowledge it. They'll stop in a second, and if you give them attention, then it's their show now.
Yeah, well, and I've seen that happen where the minute that you start interacting with that crowd, you've ruined the show for the rest of the comedians.
Yeah.
And that happened to me at one show, especially because I was like I was sick, so like I didn't want to talk to I didn't even want to be there. I was just there for the paycheck, and the guy right before me did crowd work, and
now the crowd thinks they're part of the show.
Yeah.
I think it's
and then like a guy that it was his first time doing comedy yelled at me for not working him, and I'm like, man, I don't want to fucking talk to these people, and I left.
When I saw Jim Norton, Alex, Alex?
Yeah.
Alex and I went, and we were in the back at first, and Norton commented on, because there was like just an empty table like right directly in front of him. He's like, can we fucking get somebody to sit here from the back so I don't feel like such an asshole? And so Alex and I went up to the front, and he started talking to Alex a little bit, and she mentioned that I was a comic, and he was like, okay, I'm going to talk to some other people.
Yeah.
He goes, how long? And I was like 7 years. And he goes, oh, shit. Okay, so you know what you're doing. I'm going to talk to someone else. I don't want you fucking upstaging me here, you piece of shit.
Which is exactly the correct, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's that's why doing it at an open mic it's craziness, because it's probably whoever, if it ends up being a comic, they're gonna try to usurp you.
Yeah,
you got a mutiny on your hands.
Yeah, can't have that.
So okay, well, I didn't know this was gonna turn into a comedy class here at the end.
Yeah, we've gone full inside baseball.
Yeah.
Maybe cut that part.
Maybe. I will take a look at it, but we got to get it up soon. Because we're already late.
Yeah.
I think that's it. August 21st, East End Bistro, 9:30, $5.
Main event, Bill Eckenrode versus Joe Graham for the belt.
Yes, and I think that's it. I think that's everything we got. You got something Friday?
Saturday. Now that's class opening for Off With Their Heads and Ben Roy of the Grolics. $15 pre-sale, 17-day show.
All right. Otherwise, catch us making fun of Josh Mandel on Facebook.
You and everybody else.
Get out of my swamp. I hate it. I don't like
Get out of my swamp!
Nope. It's got to be Tabsy.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work otherwise.
Tabsy's got the whole Shrek vibe.
And it's not even supposed to be the same. Exit.
I got one. They're here.
No, it's the end.
Oh.
We're ending the show.
Oh.
This is the end.